of the Latin culture. Alongside Chris Webb, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Rajon Rondo is out there with Allen. And it's Garnett. And there's Perkins. And it's Pierce in at the 3 spot. Now here's Pierce over Caldwell Pope. And the basket by Pierce.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Outside, Green. Back to LeBron. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
James is used to scoring through contact. Doesn't matter what the D throws at him.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. This will be the first time they're going to be going up against LeBron, AD, and the Lakers. The coach knows the kind of challenge that presents. Coach said we need to play smarter than them this game, or things will fall apart fast. The athleticism on that roster is hard to match, so we need to beat them with our approach. I suppose that's mind over matter, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Green. Pass to Davis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Rondo against LeBron. Here's Pierce. Can't hit that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Rondo with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Offside Rondo. Pierce against James. Just 5 on the clock. Allen passes to Perkins. Here's Rondo. Off target from 3-point range. And so James will bring it up to Los Angeles. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got his second bucket of the night.
If you're the defense, what can you do? James is too strong, too focused on these finishes.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
To the inside. Here's Pierce. Dishes it to Garnett. It's good.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Garnett, no good on that one.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Oh, a crazy connection right there. James knowing when to fly towards the rim. Amazing at completing these alley-oops.
Now here's Pierce. The pass to Garnett. James against Rondo. Pocket 6. Great tee that time from Davis.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
And the dunk by James.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
Celtics trail by 8. Outside Rondo. And there's the feed to Pierce. Shoots a fader, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Pierce has got his second basket of the game.
If there's ever a successful shot that still gets your opponent mad at you, that's the one.
Passes it to Caldwell Pope. On the wing, Davis, guarded by Garnett, over Rondo. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis. That's 10 points for LeBron.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Yeah, right now, it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Outside for Rondo. 5 on the clock for Davis. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Caldwell Pope. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Rondo scanning the floor. The dish to Garnett. Rolls up on the elbow, and the jumper is good.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area. Really keeps the defense honest.
Oh, your flexibility is crucial. You have to be able to take what the defense gives you.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. The Celtics also changing it up. Leon Pose checked in for Perkins. Posey comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Allen subbed in for Allen. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Boston on D. They trail by 6. Here's Caruso. Kuzma outside. Pass to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. The shot.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. The shot by Pierce will not go. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 14-6 run. And that one is good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Celtics trail by 8. Rondo passes to feeds it to Pope. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Rondo. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4. Lakers leading by 6. And here is Waiters. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And so it's Los Angeles with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. Welcome back to Noche Latina, celebrating the Latin culture and their love for the game of basketball. It just keeps growing. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
So it's the Lakers now. 6-point lead. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Dion Waiters. Howard is out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then there's J.R. Smith. And it's Caruso in the point.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Lakers leading by 3. Waiters outside. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
The shot that time, not on target. Smith with the defensive effort. Here's the teardrop. Poe grabs the miss. And Joe Allen will bring it up for Boston. It's a 5-point game.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide. And it's almost impossible to miss that.
And now in transition is Pierce. Here we go.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Now here's Howard. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Kuzma left side. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Can't shake Kuzma. Even when you try to get physical with him, he maintains his focus.
Lakers shooting their first free throw tonight. Markieff Morris is checked in for Alex Caruso. Celtics also with a sub. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Paul Pierce.
Find the lane. One shot.
That one misses for Kuzma.
And many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future, given his impressive skill set.
That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket for Rajon Rondo.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Kuzma outside. No good on that one. And it's Boston the other way. Allen with it. Now Smith defending. It's stolen by Morris. Peters on the wing. Back to Kuzma. Fades back. Garnett grabs the board.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Outside Rondo. Posey with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Garnett. And it's sent back by Howard. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Howard. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Danny Green, he's checked in for Smith. And James subbed in for Waiters. Then for the Celtics, Perkins comes in for Leon Poe. And it's Allen in for Tony Allen. Celtics trail by 3. Allen passes to Perkins. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a handoff. I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And the Celtics with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. Garnett outside. to the left wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Posey. Boston, no good that time either.
Oh, defense, they just took that possession off. I mean, they get away with it that time, but they got to show some more aggression.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
An elite passer in this position. I mean, James always seems to make the right decision.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
More rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
.57 left here in the second.
They say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should have been easy.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. Back to James. Rondo with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Garnett. He doesn't get the second one. Lakers leading by 6. James in the post.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Now here's Rondo. Here's Posey. Boston again missing.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backcourt. That's a great way to find confidence and always a surefire way to get back in the game. Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Here is Rondo following the basket by Anthony Davis. Outside Rondo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Some changes here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Markieff Morris. And it's Alex Caruso in for Danny Green. Celtics also with a sub. Pierce is checked in. LeBron against Rondo. James looking it over. And that one drops. James has got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garnett trying to break loose.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You got to check your rear view mirror. He's relentless.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Outside Rondo. He dishes it to Pierce. Over Caldwell Pope. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Los Angeles, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What's clear so far is LeBron's combination of power and athleticism is still largely unmatched. Whether he's operating with the back to the basket, driving, in transition, his physical superiority usually wins out.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Celtics?
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they can forget about a comeback.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. They've got Rajon Rondo. Pierce is out there with Garnett. Then it's Allen, and it's Perkins in at the 5. Now here's LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Davis gets it to go.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Rondo against LeBron. It's Pierce on the wing. Over Caldwell Pope. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 11 points for Paul Pierce.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
And it's Davis at the elbow. Over Garnett. And Davis can't get it to go.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
They get the rebound. Garnett. An easy 2 points on the layup. Garnett's got 7 points in the game.
Toughness and energy on the boards, and an easy putback to show forth.
Pass to James. Over Rondo. LeBron against Rondo. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Here's Garnett. Garnett. It's good on the putback. He's got 9.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
LeBron James on the wing. Caldwell Pope outside. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
We're just trying to prevent the opposition from getting comfortable. Next time, that one might get picked.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Leon Poe's checked in for Boston. Allen comes in for Rajon Rondo. Now here's LeBron. He's got 16. On the corner, here's McGee. Excellent D there from Garnett. And so Allen will bring it up for Boston, trailing by 13. Allen up top. Outside, Pierce. Over Davis. And that one's good by Pierce. Pierce has got 4 points this quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. LeBron against Garnett. Kuzma passes to Davis. Over Allen. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Lakers lead by 13.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy. He's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
Allen finds Pierce. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Green taking his time here to the paint. Here's LeBron. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
And the way James dominates on the offensive end, making it look effortless tonight.
Celtics trail by 15. Allen outside. Allen right side. Back to Allen. The pass to Allen. Pierce against McGee. Fires the 3. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Lakers leading by 15. Down low, here's Davis. Makes 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And stolen by LeBron. Last break, the Lakers. 1:36 left to play in the third. And yes, it's good. LeBron's got 20 points.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove this amount. He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
Checked in for Kevin Garnett. And Boston has possession. Passes it to Poe. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Allen. Shot to stop the run. Boston. No good that time either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Smith kicks to Caruso. Back to Smith. There's the 3. Poe grabs the miss. Poe's got his 5th rebound in this one. Posey passes to Pierce. Bucket is good. Pierce has got 6 here in this quarter.
He's just not going to give up. I mean, if he has to do it all by himself, that's what he's going to do.
Allen against Waiters. Second left. And it's in. Wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Yeah, great job of getting the look before the horn sounded and gaining some momentum.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers sitting on a 20. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Marquis Morris is out there with Smith. Then there's Howard. Then there's Dion Waiters. And it's Caruso in at the point guard. That's the Laker 5.
Nice. nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
Now, here is Smith. Waiters outside. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics trail by 19. Here's Posey. It's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. Waiters passes to Howard. Left side, Waiters. Kendrick Perkins pulls it in. Perkins got 4 rebounds in this game.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
Allen dishes to Perkins. Good. Perkins got his first basket of the night.
You know, he almost pulled the trigger on that possession, but recognized that there was a better option. That's what we mean by playing for your teammate.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Some changes here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Alex Caruso. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Caldwell Pope outside. It's the teardrop and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Perkins.
Well, you really like seeing Caldwell Pope earn these calls on the shot. I mean, it makes him that much more difficult to guard.
2 shots. Free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He, just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Posey. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's foul number 2 for him. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Here's Garnett. That one's not going to go. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Kuzma kicks to Waiters. Smith outside. Now the pass to Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Caldwell Pope up top. Posey covering. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Davis is checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Smith. And James subbed in for Dion Waiters. Rondo against James. Passes to Garnett. Outside Rondo. High arcing shot.
Average shot block. I mean, you want Kuzma to use his vertical more than redirect shot.
And James pulls it down.
One of the guys who only has one mode, I mean, aggressive and explosive presence at all times.
Now here's Rondo. Pass to Garnett. Back to Rondo. Garnett left side. They get it again. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Los Angeles leading by 16. Knocked loose. James, the pass to Caldwell Pope. James against Rondo. Outside for Davis. The shot from 20 feet away. And Boston with the rebound. Allen outside. Outside Rondo. Dishes it to Posey. Allen outside. Teardrop shot. And Rondo gets it to go on the assist by Allen. 6 points for Rajon Rondo. Here's Los Angeles now. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Davis. Over Perkins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
At the line for your Lakers, Anthony Davis. Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. The Lakers making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Pierce is checked in for Boston. Goes good for Davis. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rondo on top. He feeds it to Perkins. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 16-point lead. Caldwell Pope outside. LeBron against Perkins. Second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Ray Allen picks one up.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
And Chris, underclassmen entering the draft, they can now hire agents, get help attending workouts, and still retain their eligibility. Do you like that move?
I love the move, Kevin. You know what it does? It helps less to fall by the wayside. So you come out of college, you don't know how good you are. You don't, it's based off ego, how hard you worked, family and friends telling you, go, get the money, but what's your testing ground? You don't know. You don't have a full context. So I love the fact that it lets you go out there and see, and if you have any trepidation, go back to school. You got another year. So, yes, I love this move.
Excellent. See, we have excellent. He hits the second from the line. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter. Rondo kicks to Pierce. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Los Angeles leading by 17. James outside, and it's McGee with the jam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Now here's Rondo. Back to Garnett. Great D that time from LeBron. 32 seconds left in the game. Now McGee. The drive by James, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, James is like a freight train moving to the rim. He's so effective at getting the D to hit him when he's on the attack.
No good on the free throw.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
Good on the second free throw. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Davis surveying the floor. Dudley against Cassell. Back to Davis. Releases. Misses there. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.